Hey guys, I'm taking a cue from my 6-year-old grandson. I was thinking the other day, 6 going on 16 most of the time, but he just picks up this phone, hits the record button on the video, and then does a little video himself almost every day. So I'm kind of taking a cue from him on that. We are working on session 4 of organizational behavior. The quiz is due tomorrow, quiz number 4, and then your discussion forum is due on Tuesday. So the initial post for that. So make sure you get done with that, and if you're going to have a problem with that, please just let me know. A couple of things. I've graded your Big 5 personality papers, and for the most part they were pretty good. Wanted to remind you there's some really basic things with writing academically and at a college level course. So you need to make sure you have an introduction with every paper you write. That includes a thesis statement. And the easiest thing for you to do is to write a sentence that says, the purpose of this paper is, and then complete that sentence. Okay, that's your thesis sentence. Then in the body of the paper, make sure that you relate back to that thesis sentence. So that's really important. Also important that you have a conclusion that summarizes your paper. You can start that paragraph by saying, in conclusion, if you want to. You know, if you want to do that, you can say in conclusion, and then summarize what you've said. So you may have heard that in a presentation that you're making, you want to tell your audience what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. So telling them what you're going to tell them is your introduction. Then you're going to tell them what you want to talk about. 3 main points usually is the best way to do that. And then your conclusion is telling them what you told them. So those 3 simple steps to writing a paper will get you a long way. Reminder 2, make sure you look at the rubric that's attached to the assignment so that you make sure that you understand what I'm grading on. I grade on introduction and conclusions. I grade on content of your paper. I grade on the organization of your paper and whether your paragraphs are well focused or not. I also grade on APA style. That will be a separate segment that I'm going to be working on, and I'm sorry it's taking me a little bit longer than I had planned. But working on APA style, go back to that first session and read the documents, APA style and writing academic papers. Lots of good information in those 2 documents. And then also you'll find that there's a link to a resource at Purdue University that talks about APA style. So I grade on APA style as do all of the other professors in this course. And you're going to want to make sure that you understand what that means. So look at those 2 documents, review the rubric, and then take my feedback that I provide for you in the papers as well as in the grading. And then if you have any questions, be sure and let me know. Thanks a lot, and I'll be talking to you again soon.